In the shadowy corners of history, there are stories of criminal masterminds who dared to challenge the impossible, heists that defied logic, robberies that shook the world to its core. These aren't just tales of stolen goods. These are stories of audacity, cunning, and the perfect execution of plans that left even the most seasoned law enforcement agencies scratching their heads. Welcome to Notorious Heists in History. 1. The Great Train Robbery, 1963. One of the most famous robberies in history, the Great Train Robbery of 1963, took place when a group of criminals executed a meticulously planned heist on a Royal Mail train in the UK. The gang managed to make off with £2.6 million, which would amount to £53 million today. The robbers used a fake signal to stop the train, exploiting the weaknesses in the train's security. Though many robbers were captured, some managed to evade capture for years, making this robbery one of the most iconic and studied crimes in history. 2. The Lufthansa Heist, 1978. Often referred to as the heist of the century, the Lufthansa Heist of 1978 saw a group of criminals steal $5 million in cash and $1 million in jewelry from the Lufthansa cargo terminal at JFK Airport. What made the heist particularly shocking was the military precision with which it was carried out. The criminals had inside information and expertly bypassed airport security. However, the aftermath was filled with violence, as several of those involved were murdered to cover up the crime. The events were later immortalized in the film Goodfellas. 3. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum Heist, 1990. In a robbery that has captivated both the art world and the public for decades, two thieves disguised as police officers stole $500 million worth of art from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston. The stolen pieces, including works by Vermeer, Rembrandt, and Degas, are still missing to this day. The robbers bypassed security effortlessly, leaving no footage or evidence of their identities. The mystery of the stolen masterpieces remains one of the greatest unsolved crimes in art history. The Banco Central Burglary, 2005. In 2005, a group of criminals in Brazil pulled off one of the most daring and audacious heists ever seen. They spent months digging a tunnel from a rented house to the vault of the Banco Central in Fortaleza. The tunnel was equipped with electricity and ventilation, ensuring that the robbers could dig undetected. When the tunnel was complete, the thieves made off with an estimated $70 million. Though many of the thieves were captured, much of the stolen money remains missing, and the scale of the heist still shocks the world. 5. The Antwerp Diamond Heist, 2003. In what is considered one of the most sophisticated heists of all time, a group of thieves managed to steal diamonds, gold, and other gems worth over $100 million from a vault in Antwerp, Belgium. The robbers bypassed the vault's multi-layered security systems, which included alarms, motion sensors, and cameras. Despite the complexity of the operation, they escaped without a trace. The crime has since been studied as a textbook example of how criminals can exploit even the most advanced security systems.